we have to talk about January and how many of you have so much negative self-talk around it, how much negative self-talk you have around the economy, around the success of your boutique. Like, give me a break. If you don't want to have a boutique, just be done. If you don't want to have a retail store, be done right now, okay? But if you want to have a store and you want it to support your life and you want to have a great life, stay here. I want to show you why your January negative self-talk and your negative in general self-talk about the economy is it's putting your boutique out of business. I'm going to give you strategy too, so just stay, okay? Okay, January. January is a small piece of the pie. You've got to understand that. In retail, in boutique land, in corporate retail, you don't even calculate your end of year statements until at the end of January. Okay, you know that in January, you're going to have returns, gift cards, like the whole lot. January is a mismatch. It's trash. January is a trash month, okay? And I'm sorry if your birthday's in January. I'm sorry if you love January, you love to ski. I don't care. In the retail world, it is trash, which means you get to take time off. Just stop putting pressure on January. You've got to understand, if it's $100,000 year, if you made $100,000 last year, okay? December, you had like a 40K month. Like, it was a huge percentage of your, that's 40% of your year. That's a little inflated. It's probably closer. Let's say you had a 100K year. Let's say you had a 20K December, okay? This month, usually January is 2 to 5% of someone's year, 2 to 5%, meaning that on a $100,000 year, you're going to make $2,000 to $5,000 in January. Okay, here's what the friction comes in. There's friction. People are like, January is so bad. And then it turns into the economy is so bad. People aren't spending, da-da-da. No, the economy's not bad. Your product sucks. You have bad product. No one wants it. People will buy product that they want, okay? People find money, all right? And I'm not saying this to be like play into capitalism or say, what. I'm just saying, if there's something you want, you will figure out how to buy it, okay? This is the United States. That's how it works. So if you have bad product and you're complaining that you don't have sales, you have bad product, okay? It's not the economy. It's not inflation. Are people spending less? Yeah. Are they being more thoughtful about their spends? Yeah. Are they going to more events and doing more things outside that are more experience-based? Yes. So your product-based business has to be even better. You can't just sell Stanley dupes. I'm sorry. You just can't, okay? You can't. That's not how to run a boutique. Let's start to be more creative. Let's start to design our own stuff. Let's get together with a friend and start making wholesale and having unique styles for our boutiques. Like, let's stop just selling bad stuff. And wholesalers, like, if you're listening, like, your stuff sucks. Talk to your customers, talk to boutique owners, do open pack sizing. Like, you have to be freaking for real right now in boutique land, okay? And I know I'm saying this as being a person who speaks on stage at Magic, like, all the time, pretty much every Magic for like the past 5 years. I'm curating a day for this other big show called ASD Market Week in a couple weeks. I'm booking speakers. I have one of the biggest boutique podcasts on Apple Podcasts, okay? I have the best-selling book. This book has sold thousands and thousands of copies, okay? I'm sitting here saying, you need better product. Like, I'm not just some woman who like started a boutique yesterday and was like, here's how I did it. No, okay? I've been in the retail industry my entire adult life. I'm officially an adult. I'm 40, okay? I'm officially an adult. Welcome me to this. You gotta stop blaming the economy, because I lived through retail in one of the biggest crashes. And guess what? We were still selling $595 handbags on Fifth Avenue in New York, okay? The concept still was working right after the 2008 crash. So I can't get on board with boutique owners in Facebook groups, in TikToks, whatever, complaining about all this stuff. It's January. You're gonna feel like crap. You're not gonna wanna sell stuff. People aren't really gonna wanna buy stuff unless it's like cozy or candles. I saw someone who has a candle store and wax melts, and they had the best day of their whole year or something in January. Why? Because people wanna be cozy. Duh. Like, you're inside your house. You're going to buy things for inside your house, okay? I would bet that maybe the candle sales would go down in the spring and summer, like in summer, because people are outside. They're like, maybe they're burning citronella outside. But anyway, I'm on a tangent. So if your January right now is trending to like $1,000, $5,000, like just way less than December, that's where the friction is coming in. Okay, that's what I'm talking about with friction. I'm saying your brain cannot handle you going from a 20K month to a 2K month. That's a massive dip. And you're going to say it's a slow month. It's not though. What's your average month? Let's talk about that. Okay, so let's reset your mindset here. Number one, it's not the economy. It's not inflation. It's that you have product that people don't want. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not going to put too much negative stuff on it, but be serious about your product assortment. What are you buying? Do you love it? Do you really want to sell it? Is it a fair price? Don't be too cheap. Don't be too high. Be somewhere in the middle. And if you sell a lot of high-end stuff, could you bring in lower-end stuff, lower price stuff? If you sell lower price stuff, could you bring higher price stuff in? It works. I've seen it work 1,000 times. This is not just stuff I'm pulling out of nowhere, okay? This is tried and true and tested advice. So let's be honest with ourselves. It does not feel good going from a 20K month to a 2K month. That's where friction comes in. That's where not only is there friction, but there's also a slowdown, right? So you were going for fall, for winter. You were like working your tail off. January is for resting. It is for resting in retail. January is a rest month in retail, okay? I should brand that. I should go by January is rest month because that's what it is. Stop putting pressure on it. Go on vacation, take times off, do staycation, count your inventory, chill out, okay? You get to have a chill January. And then you can come back and have a Galentine's party for February. Do that, right? I'm not saying you're going to take all this time off, but I'm saying in January and July, you should seriously consider taking some major vacations and staycations from your boutique business because just naturally that's what everyone's doing. Okay. So can we just stop complaining? Can we honestly, strategy-wise, go back and see what were our best sellers last year? How are we going to repeat it this year? What's our sales plan for this year? What's our buying plan? What markets are we going to? What months are we going to be buying at those markets? Let's start to plan the year, okay? That's what you should be doing in January. And it doesn't need to be your best year yet or your best. You could be flat to last year, okay? I want to be very clear. You could be flat to last year, and that's incredible, okay? If you want to grow, put in more effort, post more on social media, refine your product assortment, get a buying plan together and stick to the buying plan, right? Put yourself out there more on camera, be more present in your business, right? We know all these things that we need to do to grow, but we have to take care of ourselves first. And you have to, number one, stop complaining about the economy, January, and how it's slow. It's not helping you. Right now is your time to ground down and look to the future. Work on mindset. Work on getting excited about next year coming. Analyze your sales from last year. See what worked. See what didn't work. Because here's what I'll tell you. If you end up not having a good of year this year, it's because you didn't look at your history. You didn't look at the events that work, the sales that works, the product that works. You have the formula in your sales right now for what's going to be successful going forward, but you're just refusing to look at it. You're saying every month is a fresh month. It's not. It's not. If you're a boutique owner and you're not looking at your sales weekly, monthly, quarterly, you don't know what's going on. You need to be looking at your sales, looking at your inventory, looking at your turn, projecting a buying plan, projecting a sales plan. All of that is how you actually grow and scale a boutique. But I'm just here to talk about January and tell you to stop talking smack and having negative self-talk about January, okay? We're leaving that in the past. We're having a new mindset. We're being informed and confident and empowered retail business owners. Period. Okay? That's it. End of story. All right? If you're in, hang out. If that scares you, okay, don't hang out. I'm okay with that. But that's where we're going. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye.